Hello everyone and welcome back to my Let's Play of Shadow Empire. This is Todd Bog with Breaking the Stream. Where we last left off, we were expanding our empire here. We had finally eliminated a couple of resisting troops in the center of our empire, and now we've run into this minor regime over here who pushed over and took over some of our resources, so I think we're going to do our push back. So we have to position our troops there, and I think I have to start building resources to get them supplied. So we're going to go ahead and utilize that. So with that, let's go ahead and start moving some units if we can. I think, oh yeah, that's right. We ended at the last of the turn. So check out, make sure there's no... So we got a few targets. Target valid, target valid. Alright, so let's figure out what we have here. We'll send a spy that way. Okay, we managed to infiltrate. So that we'll get a little bit of recon on the forces over there once we do. So everything else is in a good spot there. So we'll go ahead and end our turn. Let's see what the AI does here. So we made a promise to our people that we would recon a bunch of new squares, so we got to work to get that done as well. Looks like we had the AI take over a spot here, but that's part of what we're doing there. So we have 4 decisions and 60 reports waiting. So again, we were in the time of efficiency, so our there's going to be a production bonus. So we got a 6,700 public economy bonus points. Map hexes count with the recon on them is 348, and that's higher or equal to the 268 we promised our subjects. Hey, there you go. So we have fulfilled our promise and gained word. So that'll help us in future dealings for sure. We've gained engaged politicians as well, a new regime feat, so that's good. We got another spy, archaeological effort. So this is something you get from your economic council. So it allows you to find ruins that could provide you some interesting artifacts and resources from the before times. And then we're friendly enough with our cults that they're allowing us to attach a mystic priest to regulars or militias, and it keeps readiness up. So that's pretty useful. Alright, so we controlled 69 hexes. Nice. It's 18 more than the previous turn, so that's good. Morale of the soldiers we can increase by giving them a salary. And then remember, you promised one of your factions that you would increase your profile. So that was one of the promises we did make, which was to increase our... where was it? I believe it was enforcement was the promise. I'll have to double check on that. But I believe we told them we would improve it by 6 points, essentially. So I have to remember to do that. We have 3,100 troops in the kitty, so hopefully we'll be able to get those turned into a full-on unit soon enough. And then what do we got going here? Assets. Cleft is building a private oil well. So let me talk a little bit about private and public assets. So just exactly like it sounds, public assets are ones that we build ourselves and that are owned by the regime that we are. And private are done by our private economy. So they determine there's a need and they'll do that. We don't get the resources directly for the private industry, but they do pay taxes and they do provide some of those resources in that form as well. So we do get a benefit for having it. You can choose to privatize anything that you see is private. You can choose to nationalize. And if you nationalize it, that will get you access to it as a full asset. You'll get all the resources that come out of it. However, it will take a happiness hit, and it costs about $500 from what I've seen so far. So definitely something you want to do strategically, if at all. So just double checking here. We've got plenty of food right now. So as you can see right now, we've got a variety of assets currently in our city of Tanalis. So some interesting stuff there. Okay, but so yeah, that's pretty cool. So we're building an oil well, so there'll be some fuel that'll be going there in Cleft. So all right, So we've got resources here. We need to get more resources to the border. So we'll go ahead and just start moving our troops here. And as you can see, we got a road to Cleft now, so that gives us additional resources to do our what do you call it? Supply. Basically, the supply can travel along the road. So let me go ahead and show that for logistics. This is probably the part that will take the most getting used to if you're not familiar with running logistical networks and such, which I'll admit I'm not too big on, but you can basically see current points being sent down these. Clicked it too many times. Being sent down there, and then basically our troops have their own logistical supply, and they can go up to 50 AP worth of hexes to come and pick up this supply in order to get fully supplied up. So it's a bit weird until you start learning the ins and outs of it. And as you can see, it travels along a road, and it'll split. So if you have two roads, it'll split it kind of in half, so that you'll send some one way and some the other way. And then there's some other controls that you can do. This will actually go for about 5 road squares. And once it hits that 5th road square, then it starts to degrade. And on that 5th road square, you can put some depots to extend it even further, so you get your full supply all the way through the road. However, if you use up all this supply, all 209 supply, in this case here, it's not going to... Any depots you build won't do anything more for it. So you either have to upgrade your current transport hubs, which you can see this has 400 truck points, or you'll have to build new ones. So that's going to be part of the design here, and trying to figure out the best way to handle those kind of situations. And I'll admit I'm still new to it, so there's some decision making there that I'm not too familiar with at this point. But it is something I'm going to have to definitely be careful of, especially with these troops. Over here we built the road to assist with that. At this point, I think we're going to work to hem in this force here so that we can continue to be in supply. And we should hopefully be able to do some damage there. So, meanwhile, let's see. I think this unit here, go ahead and do a strategy card. Which will be not a leader. I think it's under nation. Yes. No. Units. It's under unit, of course. So we're going to go ahead and give them a mystic priest. Oh, I guess I got to choose my target from this. So first Underground Archive Adventure Party. Nice. I like that. So the first independent battalion. This is this is the one I wanted here, so we'll go ahead and execute that stratagem. I received an upbeat mystic priest, so now we can go ahead and take a look at them. Excuse me, I had to sneeze for just a little bit there. So okay, so now we can see we have 1,000 troopers in this unit. We have 1 military police, so that's something we got from our regime bonus. Kind of like the commissars we talked about. And now we got a mystic priest as well. So he basically keeps up their readiness, and he gets you credit from salvages and donations when his troops make kills. So he does a little bit of that as well. So those are in good spots. These are in good spots. You moved. All right. Now we got our newly raised unit here. Let's see, that's a pretty awesome militia unit. So I think what we're doing is we're going to go ahead and support over here. And that way we can crush this guy, and then we'll have control over this. Having access to the icebergs is useful because you can do water mining. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and just show that off if I can. Assuming there's no other problems there. So choosing that square, I can do mining, ice mining, and that'll get us water. So we get 1,000 water per round for the cost of 20 energy and 1,100 workers. right now, water's not an issue, but it might be in the future, so that'll give us more than enough to worry, or to not worry about it. And as you can see, it would just take 1,000 workers to build it, 125 metal, 125 industrial points, so pretty good there. So, all right, so that's good. That's good. I think I've moved all my units, and now let's look at some decisions. The Justice Warrior Army demands that you hire their candidate. Let's see. Like to take a candidate into our service. So, yeah, let's accept.
Yes,
Always happy to take additional leaders, and as you can see, it improves their happiness by 4 points. So, and Archibald Jabba. Okay. Demand that our civilization level reach 1.12. They want to do it by round 23. What is our current civilization level? Let's see. Tech level is 3.06. I think it's under alpha. One of these. Oh, we're currently barbaric. Let's see. If we refuse the demand, we'll take a penalty. We're going to accept. We are researching a university, and we may want to utilize that. That'll give us quality of life points, which is then used to improve your civilization score. So, all right, we need a new director for the Interior Council we built last round. So right now, Archibald Jabba is actually really good. Let's take a look at him. This is the new guy that they just gave me from the Justice Warrior Army. So you can see... Oh, let's take a look at that first. Nope. So you can see he's a technician for sure. He's got a great bonus there. And then he's an inventor as well. Ooh, that might be useful. Model discovery and design, danger events. Okay. Might be useful in a different command later, but he's got decent capability class, which allows you to get experience bonuses for working and everything. So he's just good overall for this. So we're going to just appoint him.
Affirmative.
Okay, and that'll give us a relationship bonus. So that's good. Then we're going to do our priorities here. Not as worried about tariffs, so let's go ahead and change that to a 15%. Go ahead and lock that into place. Human resources, I'm not as worried about either. And yeah, I think otherwise we'll go ahead and lock that. And then, yeah, that should be good for me. So we'll confirm.
Affirmative.
All right. And then we should start seeing new stratagems generated because of that. So, in the meantime, let's see. Covert ops. Kind of want to send another spy out, but we'll discuss that. And we will eventually recruit that Merc once we get the command going. And then, as you can see here, this could be a useful thing to do for the new unit when it comes in. All right, so basically this allows us to find a new archaeological find if we're successful. So right now it's a difficulty 100, and so we basically have a 28% chance of succeeding. So I think we'll save the political power for now until later. So okay, so stratagems are done, armies are moved. It's time to hit next turn. Just make sure. Yep. Okay. Ooh. I wonder how we got all this scouting here. Oh, maybe because my spies. That's awesome. Alright, what happened? Oh. Alright, so time of efficiency. Alright, militia enthusiasm. So we can boost the local militia for militancy. I don't think we need that. 0 retirement. Spend no credits and have 50% chance to retire. Seniority minus 10 leader. So this is useful for getting rid of somebody who's disloyal and and you can't fire normally, you can try and get them into retirement. And then a militia project, so we already have that to maximum, so there really isn't anything we do there. Political aid truck. Your political forces have chosen the truck. The troops their aid truck is embedded with to receive special extras. Okay, I don't know what that does, so we'll find out. So yep, let's see. So security points, health points, entertainment points, and education points will all increase quality of life. And it's zone quality of life that increases levels. So, good to know. So what we're going to do here is we're going to see what we can construct right now. So we could do bureaucratic offices to give us more bureaucracy points. But yeah, no, none of these are going to help out. Let's see. Yep. So none of these are going to help out, unfortunately. Only thing we can really build are these to improve resources. We don't really need biofuel. We're pretty happy with our food. I don't want to spend 200 food to build fuel for some stuff I don't really need. Bureaucratic offices might be useful, but that'll take a lot of metal. Still not a bad idea. We'll think about it. Alright, so yeah, it doesn't look like we can build anything at this time. And just to verify, we can take a look at this hex. Hit construct. So we can do ice mining to get the water that's there as well. And then it's just logistical stuff, so yeah. Okay. So, let us... Oh.
Negative to breach.
It's good that we retreated. Basically ambush again, so there's enemy troops there that we didn't see. Okay. So we can move there. Let's see. I'm going to move these guys for now. I want to get this underground archive under our control again, but we'll take a look here. This tank's just got so much movement, it's great. Alright, let's so yeah, something else too, relation level very low. Depending on your relationship level with the faction that you're declaring war with, you'll get more improvement to your fish profile when you invade. And then there can be additional problems if you have a very high relationship with that faction, because it can hurt your word score if you had, like 60 to 70 if you were really friendly, or if you had some agreements that you're breaking. So in this case, though, I'm pretty happy with doing that, so we'll go ahead and invade. So we'll go ahead and invade them. They're a minor regime, so shouldn't be any problem there. So let's go ahead and do that. And we got a 6-to-1 odds with those forces attacking.
Move it now.
All right.
Negative to breach.
Okay, defenders held. We didn't really do a lot. Unfortunately, we lost some troops as well, which is unfortunate. And I think that was partly my fault, because action points are very important, and I used them all to get these flankings. So that was a miss on my part. Oh well. Over here, though, we should be able to do a pretty good job here, because we have the numbers here. As you can see, readiness modifier on attack. His readiness isn't as high as I would like it to be, but it's fine. They've got some entrenchment as well, but I think we'll do pretty well here. So right now it's showing these numbers here. So we've got artillery, motorized, and then tanks. So we'll go ahead and do that.
Move it now.
Which, I think the tank is the buggy here. Ooh, we're taking some serious damage. But we are causing a lot of them to flee, so.
All clear, sir.
Okay. So we did win, but we did take some casualties there. That's not good. But we did free up the city of Corona, so we'll go ahead and move in there. You will move in as well, but you will stay put. Okay. Your militia. Okay, you should be replenishing on your own. Okay. How are we doing on our stats here? Militancy is at 60. Or no, militia support. Yeah, that's militancy. I think. I could be wrong on that. Militia support's at 60, so that's good. Strategy-wise, I don't want that increase in fear. Zones increases happiness, but what I really want to do is this one, but I need another fate point, and I don't want to do the fear points to get it, so let's see. Okay. Alright, well I think that is it. So we'll go ahead and end our turn here. And we should be close to the 5,500 troops that we need for that formation. I could raise it now. You can do an understrength formation, and that might actually be useful here, but we'll see. So they're attacking us, and the Free Folk Marauders have moved away to the ice sheet. We killed 200 infantry and lost 400. That's not great. A new zeitgeist wanders through the land. We're entering the crisis of passion. The effects in your zone run the risk of suffering unrest-related events. The current strength of this event is light. Unrest test in zones will be modified by +2. In 6 turns, the effect will come into full force. You made it into a new epic. You gain a fate point. Okay. Advancing troops found ancient storage near Corona in Zone Alpha. 17 rare metals have been secured. I was hoping to be a unit. Alright, so we got an emergency tax, recruit civilians, send spy, and shadow diplomat. Alright. Vice metal production, we still need that. I still haven't found any metal production, so we'll have to wait and see what happens there. Alright. So, they did attack. Let's find out where they attacked here. Let's go to the history. So they attacked my unit there. And so the attackers lost 100 and I lost 400 there. So they attacked there. And they lost 100. I didn't lose anything. Okay. And then they just moved away. Okay. So we'll go ahead and go back to the map. Alright, so I think we can crush this here. I'm going to leave him there for now. He's getting reinforced. He's still got readiness issues, though. Here, though, we'll go ahead and attack with our full force. Let's see, 4.8 to 1. Not the odds I was expecting, but... What's going on? Is it readiness? Alright. Your readiness value is 73. Yours is 72. Yours is 82. Yours is 99. Hard to attack with you two. That would be an 8 to 1 odds, huh? So these guys right now are at 66. Okay. And then these guys are at 72. So we may wait a turn, get that readiness up. We'll rotate around. Okay. And then these guys have good readiness, so we can attack with the 8-to-1 odds.
Move it now!
Alright. We've already killed one unit. Man, this guy is just destroying us.
Negative to breach.
Okay, defenders held. This guy killed one unit and did damaged 4 units. So, man, he's a super. I don't know if I can look at him actually. Oh, there it is. Okay. So let's see. His readiness was really low, or maybe we did that damage to him. He did start retreating, and yeah, he got 4 hits and 1 kill. Oh well. Okay. These units here. And these. Alright, so we got the irradiated zone, but don't walk into it. Let's be smart. Alright. Here. Go ahead and march our forces up. We got them pushed to the iceberg, so I think we'll be okay there. Road-wise, yeah, we're still good with the recruits there. This guy will come down to here. Everybody else is good, so we'll maintain this, and then next turn we'll attack once our readiness is improved. In the meantime, got some decisions. Due to a sudden lack of finances, the militia leadership could really benefit from some emergency funds. They require a total of 400 credits. Oof. Rough, but I do want to keep that militia up. Alright, we'll do that. Not my favorite choice. Alright, incident with an overambitious order. There's been a bit of an incident. I met with people of this small community way out in the middle of nowhere, and I promised them the same living standards our populace enjoys within the span of a single month. And, well, frankly, we did not succeed to deliver. The people now say I'm a bit of a buffoon. The populace of Alpha is angry, and there might well be some minor unrest. So we can ignore it, giving 6 unrest. We can support them, giving 12 unrest. We can denounce the action, giving 2 unrest. Oxymoon's relations decrease. Is Oxymoon my secretary? Of course it's my secretary. The guy who has the worst relationships with me. Or we can discipline the leader. If we do that, let's see. So that would cost a political point. I'm not a fan of any of these. Don't want the unrest, but I mean, I can't afford the hit to my secretary because, like, alright, where is your natural loyalties? 55, 55, okay. Alright, we're going to have to ignore the leader's actions. Unrest went up 6, okay. Happiness is 72. Okay. What I need to figure out is I need some income. That's pretty much what I need right now. So right now we've got militancy level is 98. And we've got our militia level is 68. So our militia should be well supported. Yeah, it's going to be rough. Okay. What I do need to do is... let's see. We'll go into management. Let's go ahead and take a look at our tech. We're working on university. We're 52 points in. So once we finish that off, we'll be able to build a university. So that'll be useful to have. So the ones marked with EC are Economic Council, so those are the ones that can be discovered by them. And then your Military Council will get you the military tech, as you can see here. And now they've got a air as well. That is a recent update to the game, so they allow for air forces and stuff like that. So yeah, we're getting the university. So I want to keep my fate points, so we're not going to utilize that particular thing to get some civilization. So hopefully we'll get that up and going soon. So, all right, we'll go ahead and end our turn. Let's see what the enemy does. If they attack this unit of 5 over here, I'm not too concerned. It's going to damage their readiness. I'm on the defensive in a forest, so I should be okay against the attack. They won't wipe. And then I will be able to attack and weaken them even more. So we'll see what they end up doing here. Ow. Okay. Looks like they're testing me along the line. We killed 300 and lost 100. We have a decision and 58 reports. Okay. Discovered metal. Awesome. So that metal will be useful. Crisis of Passion. So unrest. Gained efficiency goals. And we generated 2 new stratagems. So prospecting push allows us to find new prospecting sites if we succeed on the roll. And a medal of merit. Ooh, that's useful. Hopefully I can use that on my secretary. All right. So yes. And then to get more credits, you can sell some items to the trader through the trade order on the right side window. So that might be something we have to do to get credits. We've got a good amount of fuel coming in, or oil, so we could use that to, yeah, so maybe we'll do that. So let's see what we can trade. So fuel is at such a low price, they don't want to buy. Of course, that's the one resource I have. Metals are too precious for me. I can sell 175. I do have 829. So we are making metal. High-tech parts. I don't have any use for them right now. And that's 224 credits, huh? Alright. Let's do it.
Roger that.
Okay. As much as I would love to keep it, we need the credits just in case. So, okay. That being said, I got 4,600 of the 5,000 troops. So let's go ahead and raise a formation. This time it's brigade level. So we have a few different choices here. So infantry are pretty defensive. Machine guns are much more defensive. So they're not as offensive as you might think, because they're intended to be a defensive unit. Otherwise, I have all the resources I need to build these. So I think we'll go with the machine gun brigade. This is something, let's see if I remember correctly. Yeah, I can raise 84% of this formation right now, which is fine. So we'll go ahead and do that. So we got that. We'll go ahead and... So we'll be short on the troopers. Everything else we have more than enough of. We'll probably want to produce some ammo soon too. So yeah, we'll go ahead and just raise this formation. Alright, so that gives us a brand new formation. So if we go to our order of battle, you can see this is our militia here. So this is what we have for the militia forces. So it's pretty nice. Independent regular units, we should have the 4 because the tank we found. And then finally we have this unit here, which has the 5. So what I want to do is I want to get these independent units attached to this HQ as soon as possible. So that is something I'm going to take a look and see if I can get that done. Because then I will be able to appoint a leader to that unit, and they'll get benefits from having a leader. So let's go ahead and do our decision, though. A slave trader in Alpha. A sinister trader that came from the wastelands has set up shop just outside town. His trade is the trade in humans. He's a slave trader. What should I do? okay. That's sort of redundant there, but okay. I don't want to ignore them. Wow, I can just sell population, or I can buy population. That would cost me 700 credits. I don't. I can extort taxes from him, which would make some people happy. Or I can get rid of this evil trader. So he averages 87, so I basically would have a... what, 77? No. Yeah, I'm not going to have a very good chance of canceling that out, right? Because basically I got a 23% chance to actually succeed. This one definitely won't succeed. And I can't afford this, and I definitely don't want to sell population. I mean, do I just roll this one? She's going to like me less. He's going to like me more, my governor. And the governor is pretty powerful in terms of what he does for our place. Or I can just ignore him. You know what? No, we're going to do this.
Understood.
Yes! Result in 101 versus difficulty 71. Everybody in the compound is dead as it gets, and we liberated 1,500 slaves. So, very cool. So Anna likes us a little less. Adam likes us more. Heart and enforcement went up, which is good because we need the enforcement points. And then 1,500 population added to my zone. So very cool. All right. So the gamble paid off. All right. So let us destroy some of these guys. Yeah, everybody's looking good here, so we'll go ahead and attack here. And so basically you get a bonus when you attack from multiple zones. So there's some pretty massive bonuses here for concentric attack modifier. Now you could have too many troops, but we're not in danger of hitting those limits at all at this point. Basically you can have so many troops that they start running into each other and cause problems, but we're not going to run into that. So let's go ahead and attack. We want to crush this force. Alright, killed 2.
All clear, sir.
Killed 3. Awesome. So killed 3 and caused the others to retreat. So that'll push them back. My tank will want to move forward. My infantry will want to move forward. And these guys will want to move forward. Okay. So we did some damage. We're going to continue our push forward is the intention here. So here, I think we're going to... Oh, we can't attack here, huh? I wonder why. Maybe because of the terrain? Oh, it's on mountains, isn't it? And my trucks can't attack the mountains. Interesting. So the terrain is actually against us there, huh? Now, 1.2 to 1 is definitely not odds we want. So we'll wait on that. So, okay. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and take this underground archive. I want to make sure I have that. Just to show you what it does. Oh, liquid domes as well. Okay. So we get another 100 energy out of that. So we got plenty of energy. Doesn't get stored, so that's the reason right now, right? Yep. So maximum storage is 406, so that's where we're at right now. Underground Archives gives us those BP bureaucratic points, so that'll be useful. And then the second independent unit, we'll go ahead and move up to take this free folk settlement, or bring it in. Oof, so far away. Okay, well, that's where the metal is. How much metal is there? Reserves of metal left in this hex. I don't know how that number calculates. I'm guessing it's more than 11 pieces of metal. That may be in the thousands. I don't know. So we'll figure that out later. But, alright. Meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and... ooh, hot hotel. Okay. That will be useful. Oh, assets. There we go. So it's a luxury brothel, so it gives 2 extra morale growth in a zone it's in, and it's a hex perk, so it will deliver as long as it's connected. So we definitely want to bring that into our zone, improve morale. And then our units here will be developing here, and then we'll go ahead and what we'll probably do with these guys is set them up on the training regimen. As a matter of fact, can we do that now? HQ. Let's see. Yep, field training. So I got to choose a target for that. Let's see. Okay, first, yeah, MG Brigade. Okay, so that's the target. So yeah, we'll execute that. So they're going to train and get much stronger quicker, and then we can turn that off, and then they'll fight as normal. And then I talked about recruiting a Merc, so let's do that.
Affirmative.
New leader's been added to the reserve pool. So let's take a look at that leader. Let's see, leader William Blackson has got operational command. Denotes overall grasp of operational command, using combat stratagems and readiness recovery. And then he's got high command. So denotes a kind of ability to do strategic and high-level military thinking. So yeah, the extra points we put in, or the political points we spent on this guy, makes him okay in terms of command. So that's what we needed. Okay, so we'll go ahead and yeah, so we'll go back to the map. I think that's all the stratagems I want to play now. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do the first machine gun infantry HQ. Let's see, vacant position. I don't know if I can fill it now or I have to wait, so we'll see. Yeah, I think we have to wait till next round, so which is fine. All right, so we've executed that. This guy's gotten the underground archive under our belt, and I think we're in good shape here. Let's get an intern. Okay, let's see what yellow does. It's going to probably execute a few more attacks. Ooh, okay. Crush that unit. Alright, let's see. What did we end up with? Oh. Lost 100 infantry and 10 guns. Okay. Crime of Passion. Or no, Time of Passion. New Tech Hospital. Okay. So, we discovered new tech. We do not... Why do we not professionalize the local hospices and doctors' offices? We have developed an idea for a large-scale facility that would be much more efficient in curing and treating patients. Okay. And we generated 4 new stratagems. So give money to the militia, offer yourself as protector, increase sales tax, and assign... Oh, get another mystic priest. So that'll be useful. And then more political aid trucks. Okay. So I may want to improve morale. And we need ammunition. Yeah, I forgot about that. So, okay. So, and then remember we promised something. Let's see. So hopefully we'll have a decision to improve our enforcement. So, let's go ahead and make the ammunition before I forget. You do that in the workshop here. I don't need that much ammunition. We'll go ahead and do... I mean, 500 is okay. We're going to use it. Okay. So we've made ammunition now. And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and call it here. So I appreciate everybody watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe. I think this video is going up on Saturday. We're going to do a bonus video, as this is normally a Tuesday, Thursday one. But I'm enjoying it so much that I want to get in some extra plays of it. And if I do that, then you'll never get to watch the end of it if it's only twice a week. So we'll do a bonus Saturday version for this video, and I hope you guys enjoy. As always, I'll bid you guys adieu.